Good morning. Another beautiful day in God's kingdom. Let's take a look at what we have before us today as we go into the book of Genesis and we're in chapter 26. We continue reading, but let's go back up a bit and go to verse 2. It says here, Then the Lord appeared to him, that is to Isaac, and God said to him, Do not go down to Egypt, live in the land of which I shall tell you. Dwell in this land, and I will be with you and bless you. For to you and your descendants I give all these lands, and I will perform the oath which I swore to Abraham your father. And I will make your descendants multiply as the stars of the heaven. As the stars of heaven. I will give to your descendants all these lands, and in your seed all the nations of the earth shall be blessed. Because Abraham obeyed my voice and kept my charge, my commandments, my statutes, and my laws. Okay, let's stop there for today. So, what is it that we find happening here? God was speaking to Isaac and saying to him, Look, stay where you are. I'm going to bless you right here. And I'm going to do all of this, not just because of you, but I'm doing it because of your father, Abraham. I made him a promise and I'm going to keep that promise. And God was even saying God goes ahead and explains even further and says to Isaac, Look, it's not only that I made a promise to Abraham, I'm going to fulfill it, but I'm doing it because Abraham fulfilled his own part. Abraham obeyed my charges. Abraham obeyed my commandments. He obeyed my statutes. He obeyed my laws. He did everything I asked him to do. And because he did that, I am going to fulfill my promise to him, and I am going to bless you, Isaac, his son. And I couldn't help but think at that point, hey, what is it that I am, leaving? What is the legacy that I am leaving behind for my children? Now, you might be at that point in time in your life where you're not necessarily even thinking about legacy. You're so young, you've got your whole life ahead of you and all of that. But you know what? It's not too early to start. See, Abraham was doing all of those things and he trusted God's word, because it probably wasn't easy. And I'm sure you know that it wasn't easy taking his son, trying to offer as a sacrifice. It wasn't easy obeying God and doing all of the things that God asked him to do, but he went ahead and he did it. And he did it, and God says, Hey, even though Abraham is dead, I'm going to fulfill the promise that I made to him. I am going to do it, and I'm going to bless his seed after him because I made him a promise. And so, what is it that you and I can be doing now? That's going to leave a legacy for our children, for our children's children, that's going to leave a legacy for the community that we dwell in, that's going to leave a legacy for the people that are connected to us. What is it that I'm going to be doing now? What is it that I ought to be doing now? What is it that I need to start doing now, for God? What is it that God is asking me to do that I need to get up and begin to do so that I can leave a legacy, so that I can, do that which will cause God to bless my generations after me? You know, have a thought about it. And if you haven't started thinking about it, hey, begin to think about it now and begin to do those things that God is calling you to do so you can leave a beautiful legacy, onwards and onwards for those who are coming after you. God bless you. Have a beautiful day.